Here in the holiday season, presents are top of mind for many of us, searching to find that perfect gift for your loved one. 12 years ago, one Louisville veteran received that perfect gift, the gift of life. WHAS 11's Alex Dieterer sat down with him reflecting on his second chance.
Knowing that you might die
They say life is fleeting.
makes you start looking for a sense of purpose.
For Billy Cockerel, that sense of purpose is rooted in family
You know, my wife and I have been able to share a full life.
and service. Cockerel would have been part of Moore High School's first graduating class, but left school early to join the Army.
When I turned 19, I volunteered to go to Vietnam, and I was one of the last ones there. The thing that made it so hard for the Vietnam veteran was that you come back alone.
He returned home and built a life filled with service, children and grandchildren, and was met with an unexpected hurdle.
In 2011, I was diagnosed with liver cancer.
Cockerel needed a new liver. For 2 years after that initial diagnosis, he and his family went through the motions: blood work, MRIs, CAT scans, waiting for an organ transplant, until a ring came from the landline.
This little girl with a squeaky little voice said, "Mrs. Cockerel, we have an organ for Mr. Cockerel. Are you interested?" I said, "Say yes." Say yes.
6 hours to pack their bags and get to Vanderbilt University Medical Center to receive the gift of life.
One organ donor, one donor family can impact generations.
Shelley Snyder is the executive director of Donate Life Kentucky.
When I first started in this role back in 2010, we had about 25–30% of Kentucky registered. Today, we have almost 70% of Kentucky registered, but we won't stop till we're at 100%.
One of those people saved Cockerel's life.
I had all the faith in the world.
12 years have passed since the transplant. Years filled with walking his daughter down the aisle, holding his grandbabies, and celebrating milestones. Moments that can't be measured.
A few days after Christmas, I'll have 44,500 days since the day I got my transplant.
But the minutes spent living his life can.
Faith doesn't come easy.
A sense of purpose, something Cockerel started looking for years ago and ended up finding all around him.
Be in the present moment. You know, if you're afraid, you're in the present. If you're anxious, you're in the past. I know I've mattered, and that's good enough for me.
In Louisville, Alex Dieterer, WHAS 11 on your side.
Right now, there are over 100,000 Americans waiting on a life-saving transplant. 1,000 of them are here in Kentucky. To learn more about how to register as a donor, visit our website, WHAS11.com.